Warning, the following presentation contains coarse language. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, I love seeing all those friendly faces, and it's always so comforting to me to see my tribe. I've come up with a solution to the world's problems. Is this an extravagant idea? We think not. It's a simple idea, really. Get everyone on the planet into recovery. And then just do our best, feel the love, and don't be an asshole. I've got to say, with some conviction, ain't no one without addiction. Alcohol, drugs, cookies, shopping. One of mine was relationship hopping. Did no good, just caused more pain, slippery slope going down the drain. We are beautiful, we are whole, we got something called a soul. Connect with that, and it's amazing. Down that drain goes all that craving. No one's better, no one's worse. Believe that shit, we make our curse. So here's the thing, without no maybe, we're in this life together, baby. I'm loving it. This clapping can be addictive. One thing about addiction is that some is never enough. We always need more. More booze. More online shopping, ladies. More money. More millions. Not sure if that resonates with this crowd. But just another million or just another billion, no matter how much life is destroyed. Doesn't matter. Always need more. Sometimes I feel real sorry for that 1% that makes the decisions for the rest of us. And sometimes I feel like I wish they'd die. I'm seeing a therapist. Again. Mostly because I had a lot of fear around my dark side. My shadow side. But now I understand that as long as the sentence begins with, I feel like, it's all okay. What a relief. Yep. Pause. This is called a brain fart moment. It happens, especially when you're getting older. Thank you very much, Lizzie. Yeah, addiction. And we human beings, another thing about us, is that we think we are so much smarter than the animal kingdom. Don't we? We're so smart compared to them. So, just one example. Take an ostrich, for instance. What does an ostrich do when it moves into denial? It shoves its head in the sand. On the other hand, we clever human beings, when we move into denial, I learned from my therapist, is that we move into something called shove head up ass syndrome. Really? I mean, how crazy is that? Ostriches, of course, I mean ostriches. And it's always someone else's fault. Always someone else's fault. Classic, of course, mothers. It's my mother's fault. It's the weather. It's my ex-husband's, plural. Speaking of assholes, it was discovered many thousands of years ago in Asian research in medicine that every emotion is connected to a very specific part of our physical body. Denial is connected to our sphincter muscle. I hear a lot of you are aware of where that is, but we'll help you more later on. Yep, good old sphincter. We, on the other hand, here in Western medicine, we're still trying to catch up because we're thousands of years behind still, mostly because we civilized white folk decided to label all of our healers as witches and burn them at the stake. I used to be white. I decided it's not for me. So for those of you who would like to do some healing around any possible denial that you may still have, and I guarantee you do have some, I would like to suggest that you sit back comfortably in your chair for a moment. And this audience is very safe, mostly because the majority of us have admitted that we are messed up and we are in recovery. So if you'd like to sit back and join in this little exercise, just sit back and close your eyes for a moment. Take a big deep breath. Settle into your physical body and go deep to that part of your body that you are sitting on right now. And pucker up. Hello, sphincter. And let's just pause for a moment because our imaginations are wonderful. And let's just pause for a moment of gratitude because we all know how important gratitude is, don't we? So a moment of gratitude for our wonderful imaginations. You are now approaching 1, 2, 3, 4 Sphincter Street. Stay right at the roundabout to avoid any possible what's the word? Congestion. Congestion, thank you. To avoid any possible congestion at the neighbors next door who may be having a private party. I love being atrocious. You know what? When you get old, I bet you this lady can really relate to this. When you get older, you can get away with all sorts of shit that you couldn't when you were younger. I love it. So, a lot of us here in this room have come to realize that we are powerless. And what are we powerless over? Everything. There's one exception, and that is the choices that we make. So tonight, I would like to suggest to you that you may want to contemplate one of these two choices that we have. And choice number one is to remain in the dark at the sphincter and continue to go, whoa, whose shit could I be smelling? Or choice number two, own our shit and move into the great cleansing enema called recovery.